This is September 1st, 2015. The stock market, the Dow, fell again. Was it 500 points or something like that? And maybe it'll even go lower. So I was thinking, well, what am I going to do about this? You know, how can I take advantage of the stock market falling? And then it suddenly dawned on me. I said to myself, well, why do you care? I said, you already have a ton of stock that you've accumulated, you and Sharon accumulated over 40 years. And that's another story I'll put on of how we did that by not putting a lot of money in the stock market. Anyways, I said to myself, well, what are you getting so excited about? You got to think about how you're going to do good in this falling market. So I did some calculations, and I don't like to use numbers except percentages. So I was thinking, well, I'll take out of my pocket cash and I'll buy some stock with the hopes of it going up. The Dow was 1600. The top of the Dow was 16,000, excuse me. The top was like 18,200, 300. As you got to make money if you take your money in, put it in now and wait and let it go back up. So I did some calculations. I said, well, if I buy this stock now at today's price, and let's take a look at what the price was and when the Dow was at 18,200. And I did my calculations and I come up with, well, you know what? I'll make 7%. If it goes, market goes up, Dow goes up, I'll make 7% on my money. And I'll make 7% if it reaches that same number it did at 18,200. I'll make 7%. Well, if the market goes up in a couple of months or 3 months back to where it was, that's pretty good. Make 7% in 2 or 3 months. Anybody would love that. But you know what? That's not for me. I'm trying to make this 7%. I'll give you an example. My last road trip, this is before I flew directly to Las Vegas and back. My last road trip, I drove up from South Florida up to Mississippi, hit all the casinos on the way, went over to Shreveport, Louisiana, then Dallas, Texas, and made sure that I was going to be in another casino that very next night, which was Las Vegas. That whole trip was 2 weeks long. Well, about a month later, I get my credit card bill for that. Okay, so I got the bill. But the same day I got back what my bill was for a 2-week road trip of fun, in one day I made 3 times that in the stock market. And I didn't even do anything. I just left town. That's all the effort I put in it. So I said to myself, look, dummy, you're gonna take cash and try to make 7%. It doesn't make any sense. You're doing better than that by doing nothing. But I'll tell you what my problem is. I am 7 plus 1 year old. And I'm like an old horse in the pasture munching on the grass. And then I suddenly see these colts flying by, racing madly. And you know what? I want to race with them. So I get up from munching my grass and I start racing with the colts. But it's a waste of time. They're going to beat me anyway. But it's a reflex. You want to participate in the market. You want to make money. But you know, somewhere along the line you say, enough is enough. Well, that's where I'm at right now. Enough is enough.